Hey, what's going on, everyone? Lance is listening, coming at you with another episode today. And it's Movember, so I have my beard growing out, my mustache growing out, showing my support for Movember. I received a question from Ashley. Ashley asks, how do you have a positive mentality and continue to maintain it? Ashley, thank you for your question. It's actually a really good question because I feel like a lot of people have a hard time having a positive mentality and maintaining a positive mentality, especially when things are going wrong. So in order to have a positive mentality and to maintain it, you have to understand that positivity is a choice. You have to choose to look at the positive outcomes of what life can offer versus the negative. We live in a world where things come up all the time. Different problems arise, and there's a lot of things that can put you down. In order to choose to be positive, you have to say, okay, this is going wrong, but what's going right? And what can I learn from this? So let's take the example of your car broke down. Well, now you have to spend money that you probably don't want to spend in order to fix your car so that you can use it to get to work, to make more money, or to get around town. Most people aren't exactly excited when their car breaks down and they have to go to the mechanic to fix it. I don't know anyone who's like, yeah, my car broke down, I'm gonna go spend some money to get it fixed, get it running well. I mean, that generally doesn't happen. Most people are like, man, my car broke down. Now I have to go spend my money that I don't want to use on it to fix it so that I can go to work, or I can go see my friends, or I can go do something. Then they have to wait for their car to get fixed, so they're spending time, they're spending money, and it's overall not an experience that most people want to go through. Instead of being upset that you have to use your time and your money to fix your car, you could use that time to talk to someone who you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe think about if you need to go grocery shopping. Maybe there's stuff you need to get. Or you can use that time to relax and enjoy. Maybe you should have been at work. Well, when you're at work, you have to think about what you have to do and get done throughout that day to finish it out and finish your work day. With this downtime, you're able to look at other aspects of life that are also important. And maybe think about getting some things done while you're waiting for your car to be fixed. If nothing else, you might be able to use that time to just enjoy and relax, which is always a good thing. We all need to relax once in a while and unwind. That's just one aspect of this situation in particular. You also have to look at the other side. Maybe you don't have the money to spend on your car. Maybe you have the money and you don't want to spend it on your car. In this situation, yeah, it's going to be a little tough. You might need another mode of transportation in order to get to work to obtain money to fix your car, or you have to use the money that you didn't want to spend on your car and maybe not go out on the weekend. Maybe you have to find a different way of relaxing, a different way of enjoying yourself. So for me in particular, I just started playing guitar again. It's been a long time since I played. I decided to pick it back up again, and it's a lot of fun. But playing guitar takes up my time, takes energy, it helps me relax, and by the time I know it, a couple hours has passed as I'm trying to learn a song, and fills up my time, and I'm enjoying myself. So for you, maybe playing an instrument, going to the park, going hiking, doing stuff that keeps you active, keeps your brain working, and helps you pass time, but doesn't cost any money. Those are different things you can do in this instance, but in order to stay positive and have a positive mindset, you have to choose to look at those options and choose to do other things with your time. Like I said earlier, being positive is a choice, and it's not easy. It's very difficult and tiring. However, you'll notice that if you're more positive things will happen. If you're constantly negative and have a negative attitude, then negativity breeds negativity. And generally speaking, your mindset will help shape your day. If you choose to look at things from a positive perspective and in a positive way and have a positive influence, then you are more likely to have a better day. If you choose to be negative, have a negative influence and a negative mindset, then your day probably won't go as well as it would have had you had a positive mindset. The same goes for if you're having a bad day. Why are you having a bad day? Is something going wrong? Yeah, something's going on at work. Okay, can you fix it? No. Can you change it? No. Then you got to move on from it. If on the opposite end, you can fix it, but it's stressful, look at what you have to do in order to fix it or change it, and then do it. And once you've finished it, make sure you take time to appreciate the fact that you've accomplished something that puts you under stress. You'll be excited, you'll be happy, and hopefully you're going to be in a good mood. If you found this video useful, helpful, insightful, it helped you, or you think it could help someone else that you know, please remember to like my video, subscribe to my channel, share my content. I'm trying to reach as many people as I can, and I can't do that without you guys.